Four Jews enter a Greek temple. Gimel, a high school wrestling star for Jerusalem High, turned professional bookie for the Maccabees, stands in prayer, lip-syncing some horseshit prayer in honor of some half-horse, half-man freak, centaur, who also happens to be hung like an Arabian. Shin, the local tailor, adjusts his fancy schmancy tallis like a stressed-out Rodney bombing with new material at Dangerfields and says, Gimel, have you ever been Hellenized? Because, I have. How else do you explain my fear of getting electrocuted to death since Zeus jammed a thunderbolt up my wife's snatch because she called the goddess of wisdom, Athena, fake news deep compared to the Lord, our God, not the God of loud rain. Gimel, elbow Shin in his stomach and says, stop making me laugh, Shin. You'll arouse the wrath of Gelos, the personification of laughter, because despite his Greek god-anointed status, he isn't endowed with the funny Jew bone to bang out more room-shaking laughter with either. Boom shakalaka, holla, thank you very much! None. A kosher winemaker enters the Greek temple after wining and dining a Greek senator who threatened to take over his family winery if he didn't erect a marble sculpture fountain of Dionysus. Dionysus? The Greek god that, Jim Morrison used to jerk off to all the time and, jam nuggets of hash up his ass in the process. That guy? Dionysus? I don't care. Again, if you didn't erect a marble sculpture fountain of Dionysus, connected to underground barrels of pricey Cabernet Sauvignon, which spill out of his golden chalice cup every other 2 seconds. Nun spots his friends Shin and Gimel whispering to each other, lip-syncing up close near the holy side of the Greek temple, where the golden menorah used to light up the second temple before Antiochus took over after Alexander the Great died and turned the second temple into a head shop for Greek gods, where they now sell bundles of incense sticks for 5 shekels and a gram of hashish. What a country Judea had become. Nun lines up next to his friends Shin and Gimel, engaging in fake news Greek god prayer, and whispers to his old school Jerusalem High wrestling buds, what are you two doing here again? You'll get crucified if the Greek priests overhear you kvetching about you having zero interest in worshiping Pan the Goat Boy during the never-ending Second Temple period. But you have to bitch because we already paid our synagogue dues before King Antiochus turned our JCC gymnasium into a members-only gay bathhouse for Greek senators to bask in endless leisure, admiring each other's flappy rounds of mound. Can I get a holla for an A+ circumcision joke? But for those keeping up with me, I'm making fun of those that weren't chosen to get their schlongs circumcised. Holla! Thank you very much! Hey, Paula, I wanna marry you. Hey, not that hey. Hey, not that hey. Hey, the Hebrew hey, not the Hebrew hammer hey, just hey. We'll rock you, not that hey. Hey the Hebrew, hey the Hebrew, not that hey, just regular hey. The kosher dairy farmer enters the Greek temple with a shalev knife, whose incredibly sharp edge ensures a painless, Torah-commanded, gentle as can be death for cows later converted into brisket stew. The Negev desert sun glares through the newly refurbished stained glass window designs of nymphs playing tug of war with Hercules' cock Hercules, Hercules, all over my face, Hercules, Hercules, holla, thank you very much. But this blast of holy powered light nearly blinds the Greek priest leading the service as the Negev desert light bounces off Hayes' Shalef butcher knife and refracts into his Greek God-loving eyes, which I'm sure reminds the Greek priest of the time he wanted to poke his eyes out after getting blackout drunk from a 3-day theater festival in Athens, only to wake up next to Medusa's sister, who rapes drunk Greek priests at will, because in her presence, blackout drunk or not, you become automatically frozen stiff. Can I get a holla for making fun of Medusa's butterface sister that never fucking existed? Holla. Thank you very much! As the Greek priest rubs his eyes in extreme agony, hey! The kosher dairy farmer, with his Shalef knife held high in the air, yells, Maccabees rule! We're the chosen people for a reason, bitches. Can I get a holla? For paying homage to the band of Maccabees who refuse to worship the god of rain, that being fucking Zeus. That being the line they refuse to cross. And the Jewish people being blessed, in addition to the land of Israel, for their steely might and incredible faith in themselves and God, protecting them against the dominant, overpowering, ruling Greeks of their day. Thank you very much! 8 days later, the magnificent band of Maccabee warrior brothers reclaimed the Greek temple and turned it into the grand second temple of old without barely breaking a sweat, because the Lord was on their side. I bet you 8 million shekels Hermes ran for the hills away from Zion as fast as he could, refusing to give Zeus that message. Happy Hanukkah, and I'll talk to you guys soon.